cross, offering the holy body and blood of Jesus on our behalf. And we pray for you that you may be a holy priest, filled with this light of faith, so that you can enlighten our souls. Filled also with the heat of charity, so that you can warm up our souls. Filled also with all kinds of graces, priestly joys also. By the faithful likes way to say that the priest, when he performs his priestly ministry, can feel some joys that no one else can feel. And dear Father John, I wish you so many of the joys, overflowing graces from your heart, so that your heart may be a priestly heart, and that you may be a priest according to the sacred heart of Jesus. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
I don't know what to say. Because, well, the only thing I can say is I'm very happy because of you, for your love, for your help, for your prayers. For the last 8 years that I spent in the land of the Australians, it was not easy because I was away from my family, from my country for 8 years. And I have to get used to many people, the food, the environment. But it's because of your prayers, so I'm very, very thankful for that. And of course, I have to say that you were first in my prayers. So even when I was going through my seminary life, it was not easy. But I have to say, I still have to keep praying for you because I knew it was because of your support. I needed to ask you to pray for me, and you did. When I was coming for the holidays, Father Perry, he would always ask you to pray for me, and you did that. So thank you very much for that, and may God bless you. I think with regard to my vocation, how I went to the seminary and how everything was started in Karen, you probably know most of that because Dr. Njoroge, Father James, they've all told you a little bit of the story, how it started. But just one thing I would like to mention with regard to my vocation, how I started my vocation. It was not easy for me because I did not realize that I'll be sent into a foreign country to study for the priesthood. So when I approached Father Novo, I was thinking the seminary would be somewhere in Africa. So I did not think I'll be sent in another country. So when I finished my 2 years of preparation here in, I was in Karen at that time, but we used to come to Mass here. I was asked to go to one of the seminaries, and I asked, and that was a bit of a worry for me because I did not know French. So, but they said to me there could be another option. We have two English-speaking seminaries. One is in America, the other one is in Australia. And so they said we could send you in one of these seminaries. I was still very frightened because I did not expect to be sent to a country where you have the Muzungus. And I don't know how to interact with them. So it was a bit difficult. But I think they encouraged me, they told me, don't worry about it. If you have a vocation to become a priest, you will have to interact with people. You cannot escape that. So every soul precious in the eyes of God. So it doesn't matter whether it's a Muzungu, whether it's a black man, whether it's it doesn't matter. They're all souls of God, and you have to take care of them. So they told me, you have to get used to this. So that was a bit of a challenge for me. So they sent me to Australia after 2 years of waiting. And so I was there from 2011. I left here 2011 in March. And I was there for 4 years before I visited my country again. I came back beginning of 2015. So I have to say it was a bit of an experience for me, because being in a foreign country, you have to adapt to a lot of things, as I said. You have to know the English first. I did not know how to speak English well. It was a bit of a difficulty. But we have a teacher there who taught us English for 1 year, so that was a bit of a help. But then that was not the problem. The problem is, how do I interact with people? People, I don't know, their culture is different, their manner of life is different. But thanks be to God, Australians are very friendly people.